Nothing better than a no news Monday, guys. Am I right? I'm gonna show you guys what happened in this morning session if I took anything, and it's just as simple as that. Come along. All right, guys. As I said, no news Monday, so I'm gonna show you guys what happened in this morning session. So we're gonna just start the usual. Gonna go from time frame and see what happened. So 4 hour was extremely bullish. All right, extremely bullish. And this, just ignore what happened here because you can already tell what happened. But this is what the 4 hour looked like. The daily at that point was absolutely ripping. No way in hell was I gonna short that. With that daily, no way. We had this 4 hour gap here, but again, this was really last case scenario. I just had it marked out just for the sake of it. We go down to the hourly, and this is what the hourly looked like. We were chopping a little, nothing too crazy. We had taken out this was our London high right here. Let me mark this out real quick. This was our London high that we had taken both on NQ and on ES. Now let's just go down to the 15-minute. On the 15-minute, this is what is going on. We had taken out London high. Yes, there was an SMT, if I'm not mistaken, here between these lows and these lows, whereas NQ didn't. But again, we were so bullish. Higher time frame always counts, guys. What did I say? Even though there's a 15-minute SMT, higher time frame is telling me higher. So the 15-minute, I'm not gonna take that a lot into consideration. Maybe, but I was not gonna short, guys. No way today. So then we started off. Let's just go on the 1 minute, and we start off right here. So this is how market opened. We went extremely high. Coming into the day, I was also very bullish because of the war news yesterday that USA and Iran had an agreement. So I knew we were going to go higher. This always happens whenever there's agreements. It just starts ripping. People just buy and volume just goes higher. So this is what happened. We went higher. Now, 6 months ago, if this was me 6 months ago, I would have taken this. Okay, 1 minute retrace into 1 minute displacement. But what did I tell you guys in the previous videos? There was this one video that I told you guys about. The first leg is always some sort of fake out. It's gonna go lower. It's gonna take out that low. It's gonna stop people out, and then it's gonna take that liquidity and then go higher. Watch what happens, guys. What did I say? Clear. All right, stops people out. Now, what happens after this? We make a beautiful 5 minute gap. We put a beautiful 5 minute gap in, and now we go on the 1 minute. We get a beautiful sweep of that, and here. Now, I was on NQ. My alpha trader decided to play with my feelings, or God knows what it tried to do, but it took too long to switch from NQ to MNQ, so I did not get the entry, unfortunately, but this is the trade that I would have taken. I was gonna 1 minute sweep, 1 minute sweep off of within that 5 minute gap retrace, and come on, 5 minute gap retrace. He is right here, and this beautiful displacement that we had, 27 points, put me in that any day. Now, this, what I thought was this would have been my break even, but wrong. Mentor told me that we were too close to the range, because sometimes what will happen is it's gonna tap you out because it's so close, and then go higher. If you're close and you are very confident with the draw, you don't have to go break even instantly. Because it's gonna slowly tap you out and it's gonna go higher. Because if your draw is so clear and you have conviction that your draw is gonna get hit, you know that your stop loss is not gonna get hit. So you don't mind staying in the trade a little longer, maybe tapping you out and then coming back in. So this is what I was trying to say. Now, if this was me, I would have gotten break even. But here, now we go higher. This is what the break even should have looked like, and we would have went higher. Now look what happened, guys. No SMT, no nothing. All right, ES had not taken out its all-time highs, and we just decided to go down. ES's all-time highs was right here, and Q's wasn't even close. So this is what we were looking like, and we decided to flush off the face of the earth for whatever reason, stop us out. This is what would have happened had I taken the trade. this was basically the trade that I would have taken, but unfortunately I didn't have time. And by the time I was on MNQ, it had already taken out this high, so I did not want to be in that. Didn't want to get a shit entry. Didn't want to break my rules. But this, now what happened here, guys? We were within a 15-minute, if I'm not mistaken. We put a beautiful 15-minute gap in right around here. We put a 15-minute gap in here. Beautiful reaction coming off of it. This is what I was intending on looking, but I wanted both of these gaps to be inverted. But Mentor told me that what happens here, guys, is when you put a gap in, what you want to do, if you want longs, let's just say in this case, you want it to react straight off of it. You want to get a beautiful retrace. You don't want it to dump inside of it. You want it to retrace inside of that gap and then give a beautiful reaction straight off of it. You don't want none of that chop, all right? You want a beautiful reaction, and this is what I could have taken. 1 minute inverse right here, and then we would have targeted all-time highs, and my break even at that point would have been this 2-minute gap that was sitting here. And look at what happened, guys. That 2-minute gap that is resting right there, break even, and we would have gotten saved from a loss. And then after, it was just basically chop Central. I don't know what happened. I think Central C was playing maybe. Who knows? But that's pretty much all there is to it, guys. No trades today, unfortunately. I'm not that disappointed, honestly. You got to be mental. It's all a mental game. You have got to be there. If your mental leaves you, then that is when you start having problems. As long as you have your rules set, as long as you're mentally there in the moment, being considerate about everything, all the time frames and everything, about your own bad habits, that's all there's to it. You guys just have to be aware. That is all there is to it. No trades, unfortunately, today on my new qualified, but slowly but surely, we will be getting that payout very, very soon. Take care, guys. Hope you have a great Monday, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.